We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get 3 playoff baseball games and we get 4 games in the NHL. So not going to be as long of a show. With 7 games. That being said, this show is probably going to go 40 minutes. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. It sucked. All right, moving on. I'm just kidding. I started off with the Mariners losing, which sucked. I should have just taken them first 5 instead of full game. But it is what it is. That was the only baseball play we had. Hockey was rough yesterday, and it was the story of coming just a little short on what felt like almost every game. Arizona, not really. They were down 2 with I want to say 6 minutes to go, and then they gave up a goal, and then they gave up an empty netter. They lose 6-2, did not cover the plus 2.5. Flyers, straight up, plus 119, a winner, and the over 6 was also a winner. Stupid Sabres. And Sens, game finishes 4-1. We had the over 6, no good there. Couldn't get the equalizer from the Capitals. Game finishes 3-2, over 6.5. Loser. Islanders, plus 118. Loser. They scored, they tied up the game, and then Florida went back and scored 30 seconds later. There was as many points in the first 3 quarters of the football game as this game in general. The Minnesota Wild fall to the New York Rangers 7-3. Defensively, they just didn't look good at all. And then Calgary did go right for us, though. I got them at minus 119. They come through. They win 5-3. They cover the puck line as well. We had the puck line up on the site at plus 220. So that was nice. But Vegas laid a stinker at the end of the night, only winning 1-0, which is frustrating. Vegas minus 1.5. I got it at minus 128. I went all the way up to minus 142. Doesn't matter. Still a loser. And then the over 6.5 was a loser as well. In football, Baylor was a loser, even though they were up 24-17. They were up a bunch of times. They were dominating that game for at least the first half. Didn't cover. Frustrating. NFL game was beautiful. 12-7 win for Washington. I ended up adding the Commanders at minus 110, which was a winner. And we had the under 39.5 in that game, which was also a winner. So double winner there for me on the Thursday night football game. Overall, yesterday was a pretty bad day. Hoping today is better.
Yeah, yesterday I went 1-0-2 in baseball because you got the one Cleveland game that got postponed, and then Seattle unfortunately lost. Football yesterday 0-2 because 1-1. The under in the NFL hit. That West Virginia Baylor game went back and forth and just ended on the wrong side. But NHL for me, Nick, 2-0. I had the Tim's NHL play of the day. First one of the season was the Flames on the puck line. So that was nice to see as they won 5-3. And then my other play was, of course, the future Stanley Cup champions, the Buffalo Sabres money line against them sorry-ass Senators. And they won 4-1. 2 empty net goals at the end kind of sealed the deal. And we got to see Petrika get his first NHL goal last night as the first goal of the game. That was cool to see. And then Darlene got the second one. So good win there. They get Florida tomorrow. So I'll definitely be listening to that game as I drive to Greenville for the ECU game tomorrow. So should be fun. But yeah, it was a good hockey night. Everything else was kind of meh. So, morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Untouchable. How about them Sabres? Woo, Sabres for the cup. Yep, 100%. Great job, guys. Look forward to your shows every day. Appreciate all your hard work. Hey, we appreciate it, Steven. Let's get it. Commanders and Mountaineers 8. The Bears. Well, that's right. The Baylor's the Bears.
Yep.
So there you go. Sabres cheated. Oh, like the Bruins cheated the other night. Then that's fair. So there you go. Sens are overhyped as the Kings and the Devils and the Wild.
Yeah.
Let's go Sabres. Let's get it. Yes. Factually unwantable. That was almost English. Oh, looky, Tim is recruiting Sabres fans. Yay, Sabres fans! I need that Blackhawks performance the night before.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Apparently,
How
Alex
did
Stalock is
Vegas?
a Vesna caliber goalie again.
How did Vegas score 1 goal?
They didn't care. That was frustrating.
That's fair. We'll go ahead and we'll start up today's card, Nick.
Yeah, the New York Yankees are hosting the Cleveland Guardians in this one here. The Yankees are minus 150 with a total 6 in this game. Let's see. Are we actually going to have this baseball game today? Let's check the weather. We are. 8-mile-an-hour wind blowing out, 64 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Woo! All right. Let's take a look at the pitchers in this matchup here. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Shane Bieber this year, 13-8, 2.88 ERA, 1.04 WHIP. Looked pretty good this year for the most part. On the other side, Nestor Cortez, arguably the Yankees' best pitcher. He went 12-4 with a 2.44 ERA, a .92 WHIP, 163 strikeouts this year. He threw 158 in the third innings pitch, which was by far his career high. And looking at this spot for me, I'm going to continue to ride the Guardians until they're out. I picked them to win this series. And I still think they're in this series. I still think pitching wise, this team can definitely compete with the Yankees. And all they need to do is scratch a couple runs across. I lean under in this game as well. I could see this being a lower scoring game. For me, I am on the Guardians.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you. I was gonna go after the. By the way, Nick, I'm deleting your thing for the scroller.
Okay.
That was from yesterday. I was gonna go after the under again, but this is a 6 now instead of a 6.5. I know that the Guardians have scored a solid 4 runs this postseason, same as the Yankees, but they played 2 extra games. I would lean towards the under. I just couldn't do it at 6. I do like Cleveland in this one. I think they get the job. I think they steal a road game and be able to push this one to Cleveland, tied 1-1. It's a 122 money line. I'm going to trust Shane Bieber. I know Nestor Cortez has been fantastic too. But when it comes to it, if I get Shane Bieber at plus money, yeah, sign me up. So give me some Cleveland action today.
I like it.
There you go. Do we have any UFC plays for tomorrow? No. Yo. Fun NFL game last night. I think
it was amazing.
I think we have different definitions of fun.
I can mark myself safe from watching a single second of that game.
That's fair. Yeah, I didn't watch the game at all, so it landed under. That's all I cared about. First 3 under 1.5. Yeesh, that's a low ass total.
I think that total's right. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess it's about right. Wild facepalm.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mild looked bad last night.
I mean, we saw the Giants beat the Vikings 7-3 last night. So there you go. We'll go to the second game, Nick.
Yeah, Philadelphia Phillies are hosting now. They're in Philly against the Braves. Total of 6.5 in this game, minus 110 for the Phillies. This one's kind of got my attention a little bit, not only for the side, but kind of a little bit for the total too. Let's take a look at the weather here in this one. 6-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 65 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Aaron Nola, Spencer Strider. Strider is 11-5 this year with a 2.67 ERA, 0.99 WHIP. He had 202 strikeouts and 131 in a third innings pitch. Previous to this year, though, the most he's ever thrown in a season, these are all 2021 stats, is less than 100, about 100 innings last year. And he's already up above 130. There's a reason why they had to not have him pitch during the stretch. It's because I don't think they trust him with the amount of innings that he has. And I think that could play a little bit of a factor in this game. I'm also leaning over in this game, over 6.5. I think this should be more like a 7.5 potentially. I could see this being 4-3 Phillies. We saw earlier in the season, we've seen these two teams are capable of offense as well. I know it was a 3-0 game last game. I'm going to go ahead and take the full game over 6.5 as well, which is, what is that? It is a minus 127, but I think we see 7 runs in this game. So over 6.5 Phillies and Braves, as well as the Phillies first 5 money line.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the same approach with this game as I will with the next game as well. Spencer Strider hasn't pitched in a while. The last time he pitched was September 18th, so almost a month ago. And as you know, later on in the season, you can throw bullpens, but that really has zero effect or zero. It's nothing compared to what a actual game will be. So he hasn't pitched in a while, and Aaron Nola has been the best pitcher for this Phillies staff. And I when it comes to it, Phillies are at home now. This is where they play good. 47-34 at home this year. And this is their first home playoff game in 11 years. Yeah, I'm jumping on the Phillies today. I'm going to fade Spencer Strider. This is his rookie year. First time in October baseball. I think he struggles. He had a good regular season, but there's no pressure in the regular season like there is in playoffs. So I'm going Philadelphia. I'm going to fade the pitcher that hasn't pitched in a while. Taking Aaron Nola and the Philadelphia Phillies today are on minus 110. Bears are the king of the 1-yard line and turning over the ball. Well, I thought that was the Denver Broncos, but I guess, okay, that works, considering Denver did that twice in the first game. Did it twice last primetime game. Oh, okay. They've had another primetime game? Oh, Monday Night Football versus
Giants. No, not against the Giants.
Packers. Sunday night against Packers. Sorry.
Yeah, Packers.
Did it twice last night. I feel bad for Bears fans. Aren't you a Bears fan? Joe, you're a Bears fan. Tim and Nick, morning, fellas. Good morning. I was looking at the Phillies, over in Phillies, 6.5 kind of low. It kind of is low, yeah.
I did take that. Yeah, I took the over 6.5.
Running the usual CFL, Nick, Montreal spread, and Hamilton first half.
Oh, crap. I totally forgot about the CFL.
That's fun. Commanders and Bears, they tried to put
Hamilton
they put me to LOL. What a boring game. Yeah, I'm didn't watch the game. No need to watch the game. Colts fans are living in the Windy City. Oh, you're a Colts fan. That's right. You're a Colts fan. My bad.
Yeah. By the way, I'll touch on that real quick. Correct. Just continue to ride trends here. Fade Ottawa at home and take Hamilton first half. I'll probably put Montreal on the site.
As I said before, and I'll say it again, can't spell twins without wins. What's up, dude? What's up, Tate? Welcome. It would be nice if they weren't trash, but not a fan. That's fair. All right, Nick, we'll go to this game.
Yeah, this one's got my attention a little bit here. We have the LA Dodgers. They are at the San Diego Padres now. Total of 7.5 in this game. Dodgers minus 120 favorites in this one. Uh, and looking at the pitching matchup in this game, we have Tony Gonsolin and Blake Snell. Gonsolin was absolutely phenomenal in the regular season. 16-1, 2.14 ERA, 0.87 WHIP, 119 strikeouts, and 130 in the third innings pitched. Yes, I know he hasn't pitched in a while, or he's only thrown 2 innings since August 23rd. And I'm expecting this to be a semi bullpen game, which is fine because the Dodgers have a good bullpen. Blake Snell, on the other hand, 8-10 this year with a 3.38 ERA, 1.20 WHIP. He did get hit a little bit against the Mets in his playoff game that he pitched. He also walked a decent amount of batters. He's somebody that his walks truly worry me, and I think, and you can't give the Dodgers free base runners. To end the regular season, he had 1-3-2-0, 3-1-3-0, 2 strike walks. And he walked multiple batters an outing most of the time. And I can see the pressure a little bit, making his control a little bit not great because we saw that against the Mets. So I am going to be on the Dodgers. Not only am I going to be on the Dodgers, I still think the Dodgers absolutely run away with this series. I'm taking the Dodgers minus 1.5, which the run line for the Dodgers is plus 144. 144. I got 145 for it. Yeah. So I'm taking the Dodger run line here.
Yeah. I'm gonna have the same approach as I did last game. Gonsolin has pitched 2 innings in his last month and a half. His last real start was on August 23rd. It's been a while. He had 2 inning start against the Colorado Rockies. I'm not really counting that. So he's coming in. He's probably pitched a couple bullpens. That's fine. But now you get a home game for the Padres. And I'm going to go after them. The line's dropped. It's moved in the favor of the Padres. Blake Snell, yes, he got hit up a little bit again his last start. That was because of his walks. I mean, yeah, he's going to walk some guys, but he has been very, very consistent the past couple of starts. And this Padre offense is starting to wake up. I think they hit against Gonsolin a little bit. I'm going to be on the Padres side. I took the Padres on the money line. I'm going to back Blake Snell. And realistically, I think we could see the San Diego Padres win the series. I know in the beginning I said sweep, 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 and then I've seen how they played. They played a tough game with game 1. They won game 2. I think they have a shot to, and then now they have home field. So there you go. I like San Diego in this matchup. I think they get the upper hand.
Fair.
There you go. I like that. Nick may take that. There you go. Teaser for this weekend: Tennessee, yes. NC State, yep. Miami, did not touch Miami game, and Pennsylvania State, Penn State. I gotcha. Under in Navy and UTSA spread. I'm never touching that UTSA spread. That's like a 30-something. And under in Navy, sure, I like the Navy spread. Bengals 6.5 drop from 200 to 186 from when I bet it at. I got you. You meant over in the Miami game. Who's Miami play? Virginia Tech. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Virginia Tech is bad. For an over. But good luck. I'm just not going to bet that game. I'm staying away from it. But we go from the baseball playoffs to the hockey world. Because your next game up, Nick, is the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Lightning are on 185 favorite with a total of 6 in this game. Lightning 0-1, Columbus 0-1. Lightning losing to the Rangers. Columbus losing to the Carolina Hurricanes the other night as well. Thoughts on this game?
I end up staying off this game. I still lean towards Tampa. One thing that does worry me about the Columbus Blue Jackets is one game into the season, they've already lost a top liner. Patrick Laine is hurt. He's projected to be out around 4 weeks with an elbow injury, which is not good because he's somebody that they were really excited to have on that top line with one of the biggest offseason acquisitions and Johnny Hockey there, Johnny Gaudreau. So that was very unfortunate there for the Jackets, losing one of their best scorers with Laine, which I think is definitely going to affect them here. I stayed off this game. It's a lean towards the Bolts on the puck line. Wasn't enough for me to get involved with this game though.
That's fair. That's fair. I will have you've seen the Tim's play of the day already in the chat. But I will talk about that game. All the other ones, it's fine. My book, I can bet sides score more runs today. Home teams versus away team. Which side scores more? Consider
Salamis.
I'm gonna go home team. That's because I like the Padres and I like the Phillies, and I don't think Cleveland scores that many. So I'll say home team. Tampa today.
Sure. Yeah, I don't mind.
You'd have to take puck line. You'd have to take puck line.
Yeah, it'd have to be a puck line, obviously. I
really
will not
like
advocate for laying minus 187.
Patriots alternative minus 6.5 at plus 260. You have fun.
I like the Patriots. I've already locked in the Patriots money line.
That's fair. ECU minus 5.5 and the
no ECU. I gave out on picks and parlays Power Hour Memphis plus the points.
That's fair. That's fair.
No ECU.
Let's go Pirates. Pirate Nation.
Yes, obviously let's go Pirates, but I don't trust the minus 5.5 number.
I would think Tampa Bay Lightning, but not sure who Columbus will start in their back-to-back tomorrow.
Columbus is not. Oh, tomorrow. It'd probably be Elvis today, and they go to Tarasov tomorrow, potentially, because Korpisalo is out for a little bit. So yeah, Tarasov, Danil Tarasov is their backup. Merzlikins is going to be their starter.
That's fair. Lean over in the ECU game. That's fine. I hope for a lot of points. That's fine. We'll go to this game, Nick. The Montreal Canadiens and the Detroit Red Wings. I know it's their first game of the year, but I'm going to give the Detroit Red Wings a good old...
Stop it. Get some help.
Go ahead, Nick. What do you think of this game? Red Wings are 55 with a total of 6.
I'm not buying too much into this Red Wings hype yet. They still need to prove it, but I think they are going to be an improved team this season. Let's take a look at their starting line, their projected starting lineup here for the Red Wings today. I like this, and they've made some pretty good additions in the offseason, which makes them exciting. The thing is, though, their top two lines are good, and we'll see what they get from their bottom 6. Larkin, Bertuzzi, and Raymond have the opportunity to be one of the better lines in hockey. David Perron with Andrew Kopp and Jacob Verana, I think that's strong. And then after that, their depth is a question mark. And then they have a decent offensive blue men. Ben Sherratt with Maurice Sider on the top line, the rookie of the year last year. They will be without Robbie Fabry to start the season. He has a MCL injury. He's expected to be out 4 months. And then a couple depth pieces that they're not going to have. Ville Husso is most likely the starter. He had a nice year in St. Louis last year. And I did back the Canadiens game 1. I'm going to turn around and take the Red Wings puck line here game 2. I think that this is a decent spot here for the Red Wings to start their season off well. They're at home. This is the home opener. Obviously, we can't trust every team in their home opener. Cough, cough. Wild, cough, cough. But I believe
Islanders.
The Islanders too. Yeah, they choked too. Or they didn't choke. They played a better team, but yeah.
I
But yeah,
got you.
I'm going to take the Red Wings puck line here. I think that they're going to be a good team this year. Defense leaves a little bit to desired, so I did also take the over 6.5, or the over 6. My bad. I think that this will be a high scoring game, like many Detroit games will be this year. So I also got over 6.
Right on. Right on. This is not the game I have. Yeah. Earls, let's cash, my guys. Let's get it. 5.5 is a scary line, and who knows what Memphis team shows up. Appreciate the info as always. Of course.
Yeah, I don't like the way ECU's offense looked since they lost Rajay Harris. It looked a little one dimensional. Holton Ahlers and Keaton Mitchell.
Yep. Also going to play Cardinals alternative. Yep, I like the Cardinals.
Yes.
Canes team total over. Yep. Phillies versus 5
Yes.
run line. Yep. Also Falcons alternative -2.5.
No, we're on the Niners.
We're on the Niners. I feel your senses are strong today, Nick. Red Wings a dirty dog.
They're a favorite, actually. I actually didn't play a dog today. Wow, that feels weird.
I will definitely be against Columbus tomorrow. St. Louis -1.5, -2. Let's go Blues. We'll see. You're tailing the Navy +12.5. There you go. I thought I liked Smoo. Nah, Smooth's good, but it's just that
This
offense
Navy
has
team
to
is
run.
better than we thought they were going to be. They've been outperforming expectations. They won straight up as a 16-point dog against ECU. They kept it competitive against one of the best Air Force teams we've seen in years, and they won outright against Tulsa last week as a 5-point dog. This team is winning games. Looking good. I want back Navy, especially getting points.
There you go. Falcons should low-key be undefeated. No, they should not. We'll go to this game, Nick. The New York Rangers and the Winnipeg Jets. The Winnipeg Jets are 135 favorites. Total is 6.5. And normally I would send it over to you, but here's the Tim Earle. The Tim NHL play of the day, which is 1-0, up 2.2 units. We're going the Winnipeg Jets on the puck line at +220. You get the Rangers, who are coming off of a back-to-back. They played in Minnesota last night. Now they travel up across the border to Winnipeg. They've also played 3 games in 4 days. And yes, this Rangers team is good, but I did the exact same thing with the Colorado Avalanche yesterday, and it worked out. I'm going to do it with the Rangers today. I'm going Winnipeg puck line as the Tim's play of the day.
I like it. I ended up getting this at -120 last night. I got the Winnipeg Jets just straight up money line. And yeah, this is a third game in 4 days. They won't, and it won't be Shesterkin in net. It will most likely be Yaroslav Halak. And there's a reason why these big bad Rangers are dogs again, and to a team that I think is significantly lesser of a team than the Minnesota Wild, and yet they're the same price. It's because you're going to see Halak in net, the backup goaltender, who did not look very good with Vancouver last year. Really struggled at times. Granted, he was a backup. You don't put backups in good spots. Usually they're back-to-back, or 3 games in 4 days, stuff like that. And 3 games in 4 days, that's a lot of hockey. I know it's just the beginning of the season and they're still semi-fresh, but I think that this is a spot where I do want to back the Winnipeg Jets in this game. I think that situationally it's a Jet spot, similar to situationally it was a Flame spot last night. There are going to be spots to fade these teams. These good teams, I think this is one of them here. So I'm going to take the Winnipeg Jets just money line. I got it at -120. At this point, I would probably have to -1 it, which if you want if you want to play them on the -1 line, it's a -135 for the money line, a +195 for the puck line. So -135, 195. It would be a +125 on the -1 line. So I don't mind that at all. That's where I would have to go for this game now if I were to take it. I got Winnipeg -120. I'll recommend Winnipeg -1 at +125.
There you go. And I've already talked about when's the best play of the day. The Tim's play of the day. Ranger puck line, wrong. And Knicks CFL Redhawks over the 47, Ticats over the 49.5. What do you think?
I always seem to lean overs in CFL games strictly because of the way the league is played. That league and their rules are built for offense. So I would lean over in those games, but I didn't play either of the overs.
That's fair. 100%. Ice X is on the Rangers again. Are you a Rangers fan?
He's a Bruins fan.
Well, I know I'm messing with it. You just seem like a kind of like a diehard Rangers fan here. But good luck to you. Have fun. Rangers, nope. I like the under in the Ranger game again. Not with who do you call it?
Plus Winnipeg will have the goaltending advantage with Connor Hellebuck over Yaroslav Halak.
There you go. Nick, swerve on the Duke NC game. What do you mean?
Nice swerve.
What did you do?
That? I don't know what I did.
Unbelievable, Nick. Whatever you did, I can't believe you did it.
I don't know what he's talking about. What's a swerve?
I have not a clue. I just read the comment. Navy defense is sneaky decent, and SMU is very beatable. I think Navy can keep it close. You can get the +14.5 at -140, 145. Juicy, but can parlay if needed. Yeah, probably would have to parlay that. Lightning -1. Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Navy Smoo under? Yeah, I would lean under because what the deal is with that game, if you like Navy, you lean under. If you like the Smoo, you lean over. So, yeah, under. Minnesota is not far from Winnipeg, LL. Still taking a shot with another JETS, Jets. Yeah, it's just the point that they played a game last night, and it was a back. I don't want to say a back and forth.
It was a big game for. I think they cared more about that Wild game than they will the Jets. So the Wild are projected, yeah.
Yeah. So and when it comes to it, they played 3 games in 4 days. I know it's the beginning of the season, but that's a lot to play. Winnipeg's favored for a reason. I'm just gonna take them on the puck line. Really get some value. Canes, yes. I will stay off the Jets Rangers game. That is fair. UTSA, I'm not touching that game. What is it? You're okay. So you're saying you want to go and lay 32.5 points on a team.
FAU is that bad.
I know FAU is that bad. I have no interest in doing that. He was wearing a North Carolina jersey and went Duke the day before. You could tell. Before, okay, I got you because you had a different one. What do y'all think about the UTSA game? I think you should stay away from it.
I think FIU in the over are decent looks. I am not going to get to that one.
FIU in the over?
Yep.
Why?
I think if you take FIU plus the points in the over, the only way FIU does not cover is if that game goes over, because we saw Western Kentucky, a similar offense to UTSA, drop 73 on them.
That's fair. All right, figured. That sounds good. So wait, we aren't going UTSA money line? What? And all right.
I mean, that's only what? Oh, not available. Never mind. That line's not available. I want to see.
No, you can get minus 4,300 on 5 dimes.
Oh yeah, let's go. I'm gonna give that out. Yeah, give me UTSA minus 4,300. And actually,
If these lines are correct, you can go over to 5 Dimes, bet the minus 4,300, and turn around on FanDuel, and you can take 65-1. You can arbitrage it.
Yeah. We do not, for the record, we do not recommend it. That's kind of stupid. Come on, guys. Anyways, Nick, final game of the day. The Carolina Hurricanes are in San Jose taking on the Sharks. The Canes are 205 favorites, total of 6. Run it.
I like this Canes team this year. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you know I have futures on them. I have them to win the Metro. I have them over their. Actually, do I have them over their point total? I don't remember if I have them over their point total, but I have them to win the Cup. I have them to win the conference and stuff like that. I think this is a very good Carolina team. I like that top line. Even though they took off Svechnikov, I think Jarvis has been the better player between him and Svej. Svechnikov is on the second line with Kotkaniemi and Natchez. Stahl is with Stasny and Foss. I mean, this is a deep team. Stepan, Martinuk, and Kashe is one of the best fourth lines in hockey. And on the other side, this Sharks team is going to struggle this year. I don't like the travel spot for the Sharks. They are coming in off of that global series in Prague, and we saw how the Preds looked after coming back from that travel and all that. They looked flat as a pancake. I could see that on here as well. I could see a 4-1 Hurricanes win tonight. I'm on the puck line. I got it at plus 140. It's now dropped to plus 130. So a nice little CLV for me there with the Carolina Hurricanes puck line. I think that they win this game. They win this game pretty significantly. I think a 2.5 could be worth a lay here with the Hurricanes. I think the Hurricanes are that good this year.
There you go. That's fine. I heard someone say over 63 in that one too. Why are we worrying about UTSA game? Guys, can we just wait for tomorrow to bet football? Or bet Navy. Bet Navy tonight and then move on. There's so many games tomorrow. You don't need to bet all of them today. Rangers wanted payback for what the Wild did to them on Lundqvist ceremony night last year, but we move on. That's fair. Good morning, sexy beast. Hope you all have a great cap this weekend. Hopefully we do too. Yep. UTSA first half. Have fun with it. Canes puck line. Yes. UTSA is minus 10K on MGM app. What a lovely parlay piece. You enjoy that parlay piece. Canes puck line and team total over. Yep. 100%. All right. That should pretty much be it for today. I'll go ahead, pay some bills, and do all that good stuff before we head on out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It is all linked down below. Make sure you guys check out the official sponsor of this stream, DraftKings, which you guys can bet $5 on any NFL team, and you'll receive $200 in free play bets. I'll use the link in the description below, or download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the promo code Earle PNP when you guys sign up. Also, make sure you guys check out SeatGeek, which is the official sponsor, which is another one for the Earle Sports Bets show. You can use the code ESB at checkout, $20 off your first purchase of any concert tickets or sporting event ticket needs. Today, baseball. I'm on the two. I was going to say home teams, but Cleveland's not at home. I'm on Cleveland. I'm on Philly, and I lean San Diego. We're on Navy. And then the Tim's NHL play of the day is the Winnipeg Jets on the puck line. Nick?
Yeah, I am on the Guardians money line today. I am also going to be on the Phillies first 5 money line, as well as the full game over 6.5. And I'm also on the Dodgers minus 1.5 at plus 145. Took a stab with that. In the NHL, I'm rocking with the Red Wings puck line at plus 157 and the over 6 at minus 123. I got the Jets at minus 120, and I got the puck line for the Hurricanes at plus 140. Beat some nice line movement on there. Rocking with the Navy midshipman. I got it at 13.5, though. It's now down to 11.5. Jeez, that line has moved. And then in the CFL, I'm going to go with a couple trends that I've been following for a while. Love me a predictable team. The Ottawa Red Blacks are that. Fade them at home, back them on the road. Montreal Alouettes minus 3.5 in Ottawa. And then Hamilton, you back them in the first half. Hamilton plus 4 first half against Calgary.
Sounds good. Canes first period. Sure, why not? We'll get to Rise's comment in a minute because that's how I want to end the stream. Northern Illinois over. Sure. I like Northern Illinois in general in that game. And Tony Gonsolin we trust. No, we do not. I lean Padres. Fading the Academy tomorrow. That's fair. But the last comment, Zach Wilson or nothing. This is how we will leave you today. Kansas plus 9, sure. All right, we'll see you guys later.